Let me give respect to the question. Okay. Though I may have ducked and said, hey, good question, wrong person. But let me go to it this way. I feel very sorry for the schedule is going to be crazy. It's going to be the African Super League. You're going to have the Champions League. You're going to have the DStv Premiership. You're going to have a lot of knockout competitions, and Carling Black Label is no different. At the back of that schedule, you have traveling. And you know how difficult it is to be traveling in the continent. Now, I'll pull some of these thoughts that I normally have in my life. Football is then using business to say, SAA, whoever you are, is it possible that you can have a connection in Burundi, in DRC, in Egypt, and all that? The network of flights in connection has to be so swift that sport can meet the agenda and demands. So you then use sport to trigger the business connection, and you force then business entities to create those routes and all that, even though it's only Mamelodi Sundowns. But the message is there, that we need to create a network of connection in the continent so that it is easy and it is more accessible in traveling, because Sundowns is going to have problems. Now, I think we're playing in the DRC, right? I mean, Bafana was playing in, what do you call this, Cote d'Ivoire. And I don't know the Sundowns players who had gone there, how will they come back for the match today or tomorrow? It's going to be a mess. Then it goes to the depth of the squad. Yes, it is true. There's depth in the squad, but there's also chemistry, because as soon as you change one or two players, it does reflect in the team performance and dynamics, group dynamics. That is also a challenge. It's going to be a bit difficult. But I think burdens and blessings are cousins. The fact that Sundowns is so blessed to have so much quality, and they are into the continent at such beautiful competitions, then those blessings become a burden in terms of how do you mitigate them. So then the squad depth, yes, it will be. But one big thing that we thought of was fatigue. Not only physical fatigue, also fatigue mentally. How many matches are they going to play? Which then creates the other view on no, but too many matches for players. And that has been mentioned even by other coaches abroad. But we are saying the coaches abroad are at a better platform financially, economically, and commercially, because their teams, the sponsors, and football activities from a commercial point of view there is different from us. How do we then get to them? Can we then create an environment that enables football in Africa to grow from a commercial point of view? When we have AFCO or World Cup, there's also facility upgrades. So you're saying if there are these super league matches, African Super League matches, there'll obviously be injection financially. There's also going to be upgrade on training fields as well. So there is a benefit that comes with it. But there's also a heavy burden of the schedule. Now, when I look at Mamelodi Sundowns as someone outside Mamelodi Sundowns who's aggressively looking to get better and above Mamelodi Sundowns, then you have a thinking that it serves us well in the PSL in this manner. If Mamelodi Sundowns is too busy, the schedule is too heavy, they will feel the pinch. They will be tired and all that. So then it becomes a responsibility of whichever teams in the PSL who are ready then to stay fresh, compete and win. Stay fresh, compete and win. They have a chance. So the Mamelodi Sundowns schedule may be a challenge to them, but they know how to periodize. Top professionals, I worked there. So even with perfect periodization, rest, hydration, nutrition, diet, whatever you do, somebody who's back in South Africa just training, resting, waiting to play, stands a better chance. And those who've done a bit of data analysis and audit, when you check at Mamelodi Sundowns over the years, if you look at who was likely to be the next in line, if Mamelodi Sundowns don't become champions, who then becomes champion? That particular individual or club stands a chance now to plan properly, to say, I wonder they will play 40, 50 matches without showing any signs of fatigue. And if by any chance they come into the DStv Premiership and they show any sign of fatigue, We gotta take the 3 points, get closer. Take the 3 points, get closer. It's gonna be very interesting. But I feel for the technical staff at Mamelodi Sundowns. But as I said, burdens and blessings are cousins.